Stanford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Stanford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rebels about to kick it away and get this season started. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. a split backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. He leaves it with his back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field.
Here we go, here we go.
Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice
Chug juice these fucking freshmen up too high.
Come downhill, go get the running back.
96 speed.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can
Stanford got this many great athletes
and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, going up top. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Stanford.
The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together.
You're right there.
Cardinal grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You right over his head.
Doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about it.
You know, why is my running back speed 66?
Are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside.
Some weird glitch. Thought I got sanctioned.
Rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
The throw. Got his man downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give on the option.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Lewis to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
What?
Working on the right. And
What?
he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Oh.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in.
That's
Early opening drive,
just-
throws a touchdown
just-
pass. Really nice
Oh,
throw on
what
the
a game.
last play. Here in the 2nd drive,
Oh, it's
he's
sickening.
firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming
That
into this
sucks.
game, and right now it's paying off.
Here's the handoff. You'll take
Ah,
4 yards on
I
first
can't get
down
over it.
every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice
Darrell
play. It's
Dog.
impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
On defense.
The quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot,
you start trying to aim it, you really miss.
Come on, defense. Make a play. Make a play.
Quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They'll send the back in motion. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down.
Pace, 27, jump.
Looking to throw. Takes a shot. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Just running crossers.
Finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback
That'll be easier for me to get down on him.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Setting up the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
On the move. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Calls his own number.
Wait, why are you running into the blockers? Keep going field.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 8 over Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Fuck.
Can't make the connection, and the
Waited
defense
too long
putting
anyway.
on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win.
What happened?
If he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off
How
to a
the
good
fuck did
start.
you-
Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
That is
They come to
a
the
crazy
line,
drop.
facing 3rd and long from the 25.
You really can't hear me in this shitty-ass stadium? No, now you can hear me in this shitty-ass stadium. I know it's not that fucking long.
Lewis wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, after giving
Receivers
up
let
that
me down.
touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Receivers dropping back to me.
Into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. Still running up the 40. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Whoever number 6 is the slowest.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Ford. There to make the tackle. The big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll run it. It's Ford. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pucks it out of the air.
Didn't drop anything.
Down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Direct snap. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. Back's got it. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
God bless. God bless.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forces the fumble, and get the touchback.
Wait,
This coach
how's it
wanted
that
to
ball?
be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned.
Some dumb shit.
They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1.
Man, nobody can play the outsides on those runs. I don't get it.
Touchdown, Cardinal!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
The wide receivers want to do their job and catch the ball.
Starts from their own 25-yard line. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
It's the dumbest shit in this game that you get 4 seconds on the first down. Why don't you get a full play clock on first down?
Lewis to throw.
Throw upfield.
Didn't pick up a
God
lot there.
damn it, he's open.
Just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back
We're
is
running. We would have been
between the tackles,
having
but
fun.
he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Ray. Tripped up for the tackle.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Man.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
So now it's 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just enough time to get off one more snap.
Oh, what? He wasn't out of bounds?
Second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Oh, my God.
They're lined up and ready.
I thought he was out of bounds. That's sick.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Wow. That hurts.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
God damn it.
You're down.
That's a
Obviously,
killer.
in the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
They'll give it to him again. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lewis to throw. Got a man. It's Ray. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass.
How do you drop that? What is going on?
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football.
I'm just holding next. Just possession catch.
Field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
What a screw job.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll start this drive from the 42. Out of the gun, they give to the back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Stanford could choose to go for it all here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Are we really doing that?
Defense. Open space.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Stanford.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last best defender miss, and you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Jordan Hare, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Arizona State. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's taking the shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move.
Why don't my guys put their hands up for the ball?
Instead, it's 4th down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Might be changing the route. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Blackburn. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
And they want this defense spread out across the width of the field, 5 wide on second and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Another drop. What the fuck is wrong with these dudes?
The defense does a really good job in coverage.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. Good timing on the quick out. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
No gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Can't do shit.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Ray. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Slow-ass cut.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback.
I mean, that's what the stage is set for, you piece of shit.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one.
Here we go.
The throw to the outside is complete. There he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Another drop. They won't stop. They can't stop.
Every time it's 2nd down.
It's too fun dropping the ball every time.
Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think
I got to be on the hot seat. It's the first game.
David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you
cleaning
exhibit
up past
Jesse
messes.
Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red zone when the defense knows it's coming. It's hard to throw the ball down in this area of the field. They go with the toss play, and they pick up a big gainer.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he
Good blocking. Good blocking. Just let the people through.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Lewis to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part.
Get back in there. Who gives a fuck?
Thing in turbo.
And for a quick
Fuck
update,
you,
let's
ribs.
go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 25 over Kansas. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air.
You know,
Got it in the middle. It's Blackburn.
quarterback pressure has got to be the most useless fucking thing.
Gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. From the gun to give, looking for room.
Just missed everything.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to
Back
the
out there.
46-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They showed great.
Should we sanction him?
Right there,
going for it on 4th?
He's had an outstanding game.
I already used the freebie. Sanction time.
The football now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They just keep firing. The screen, he's got wheels. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long.
Let's go! Let's go!
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Lewis wants to pass. It's complete on the right side.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away.
Man, that's got to be some kind of record getting a holding in 2 seconds worth of football.
Lewis to throw. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
I kept sitting him down. Why'd he come back in the game? Now he's got a foot fracture.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Right back to him on the ground. Plows through the defense. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.